Hello. Much of the news this week has been filled with stories and speculation about what the restrictions might end up being over Christmas, given the current COVID rates, and whether or not we'll be able to spend time with family and friends and in a Christmas bubble, and wondering if what the politicians and the medical experts would recommend and would decide, and whether in fact Christmas would be cancelled. And it got me thinking a little bit about one of my favourite Christmas stories, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which you may be very familiar with, in which the Grinch decides to cancel Christmas and does everything that he can to make Christmas not come. And of course, in the end discovers that taking away all the stuff, all the usual events, all the bits that he thought would make Christmas Christmas, in fact didn't stop Christmas at all. And it got me thinking as well a little bit about the story of the three wise men, or kings, or magi, and King Herod. Because the magi went looking for baby Jesus first at the palace, being as he was a royal king, and didn't discover him there. But that did make Herod quite jealous, because he was afraid that this baby Jesus, this royal king, would come to steal his kingdom and his power. And so he hatched an evil, evil plan to try and stop God's plan for redemption. He couldn't, of course, stop Jesus being born, but really this was his plan to try and stop Christmas from doing what it was meant to do, to try and stop God's plan. So, in a way, to cancel Christmas, to cancel that first Christmas, before it had really even gotten started. Now, thankfully, Herod wasn't successful. That first Christmas wasn't cancelled. Neither is our Christmas cancelled, no matter how simple it might need to be, no matter how much bits of it don't get to happen. And whether we decide to see some people and see the people that we can this Christmas, or whether we decide to stay home and have a really simple, stripped bare Christmas, none of it will stop Christmas happening, because none of it will stop the plan that God really brought to pass with that Christmas. His plan to send Jesus into the world, to change the world forever, and to bring hope, to bring his presence, and to bring his redemptive plan through that very first